Hello everyone, myself Sam Sundar Mishra. You have seen on in this particular channel I have made some video regarding WBCS preparation and one or two video with respect to the UPSC examination. Today we know we are celebrating Makar Sankranti. It's very auspicious day for all of us. So first of all, I would like to wish you all a very happy Makar Sankranti to you and your family. Now, because of many reasons, I was not able to make videos on this particular channel because I was engaged in some official activity. Right now, I am posted as video Dumkal in Murshidabad. It is one out of 26 blocks of Murshidabad, and it is one of the block which is nearby the border to Bangladesh, because after Dumkal we have Jalangi and the nearby blocks. So today I just wanted to discuss with you guys something. Just wanted to share about some tips about life and how we should move. You know, there is a saying that we never lose. Either we win or we learn. So this is all about life. Whatever you are doing in the present circumstances, in the present scenario, you may be doing job, you may be doing business, you may be doing some activity, or whatever activity you are involved in. We keep struggling in our life, right? Because at every stage of life we want to achieve higher and higher. We aspire a better life for all of us. We want to do things, we want to achieve our dreams, and in achieving our dreams we put our all hard work. But you know, we have seen that many people could achieve their dream, many people could do what they wanted to do in their life, but a hell lot of people, a huge number of people, they are unable to achieve their goals. So if we go by spiritually, or if we go in some different manner, people may say that it was not in their fortune, because of that only they could not make it. But I do believe in the luck, but still I believe that hard work is more important than luck, because there is a saying, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. It means even if your luck in your favor, and if you don't do the hard work, you won't get what you aspire, right? So to achieve what you are aspiring, you have to put your hard work into the work. Like we have seen, like we know, like there is a term, perseverance. It means consistently doing something which you want to achieve, right? Consistently doing things through which you can achieve your goal. Let's take an example. Like we have seen in a match where Sachin Tendulkar, he was playing against Australia, and in that entire series he was playing the cover shot, and then he was getting out behind the wickets, right? Caught behind the wickets. Then in a particular innings, he has decided that he will never play the cover shot, and then he was only playing the other shots. So this is what is the determination. This is what called the perseverance. In doing anything, in achieving any target, you have to make your mind first. You have to make up your mind. Once you are clear, your thoughts are clear, it is clear to you that how you are going to do this. Planning is very much important in our life. We have seen that people do spend lots of time in the execution, but very rarely we have seen people are spending time in planning, because the more you plan better, the results will be in your favor. So it is very much important for all of us to spend more time in the planning. Execution will happen. So planning is more important, because in planning you can, though still it is true that you cannot plan everything. Your planning could be 99%, but it cannot be 100%. But the more time you put in planning, you will see it will be a clarity in yourself that where you want to go, how you want to go, and how you want to lead yourself. Like let's take example of WBCS examination itself. This examination has three stages: prelims examination, mains examination, and then personality test. So the entire journey, if anyone fails at any particular stage, if someone fails at prelims stage, he will again have to appear for the prelims examination. If someone passes the prelims stage and failed in the mains stage, again he will have to come and start with the prelims examination. Similar in case of personality test also. So as we know, this entire journey is crossing the three stage. It doesn't matter whether you crossed one stage or two stage. It only matters when you cross all the stages, right? So doing everything in the right way, you have to plan very efficiently. What happens, suddenly we woke up someday and we plan that we are going to appear for this examination. Things don't move in such way, right? The first and foremost thing is, you need to have 1 week of time or 2 weeks of time. You have to spend some quality time, and you have to you need to go through the entire exam structure, right? Because whenever we speak to some people who are involved in coaching institutes or some stalwarts, some good faculty, from where we have seen number of people are getting selected in UPSC examination and other examination, a very common point which we have heard from many of them is understanding the nature of the examination. It is very much important, because every examination is different. SSC CGL is a different examination. RRB recruitment is other examination. Then we have seen UPSC, state PSC, railway examinations, NDA, CDS. So every exam has its own requirements. So your preparation should be based on the requirement of the examination. Similar kind of approach cannot be followed for every examination. Like in case of WBCS, we know the mains part, 50% of the mains part is multiple choice questions. But in other competitive, other state examination, even in UPSC, it is purely subjective kind of examination. So there also your preparation has to be in different way, right? So the more and more important thing is to give yourself more time. You should sit down, you should talk to yourself, you should plan things, on the paper. You make plan, you do the correction, again make plan, again do the correction. And once you reach the concrete stage, the final stage, where you think that I do not have anything more to give in input, and this is the final plan which I want to execute. So that kind of final plan, that kind of framework should be ready with you. Then only you should start, and then only you should go about it, right? Many times what happens, we are not clear that whether if I am reading economy, so whether NCERT is sufficient for me, or I need to follow Ramesh Singh book, or I need to follow Nitin Singhania sir book. So this clarity has to be in your mind. Many times we have seen that people who are following NCERT and people who are following the Mrunal videos, that is sufficient for them. So it is not important that what sources you are using. The more important part is what kind of concept you are extracting, you are getting from those resources. If you are following 3-4 resources and still if you are not able to get the concept correct, then you will be in very difficult situation, because you would have lost your time in following many books, but your concepts are not clear. And in case your concepts are not clear, you will be able to answer the questions which are data based, which are factual questions. But if there are some questions which are logical based, where you have to derive some logic, those questions you won't be able to solve. So if you want to achieve good score, if you want to achieve good marks, you have to study thoroughly, you have to know things in depth, because there is no shortcut method to achieve success. The people who have achieved success, they may say many things, but you have to believe one thing: they have burned their blood, right? Because of that only they have achieved their success. And when I say this, at the same point I do accept this very open, with very open mind, that there is no difference between the people who have become successful and the people who could not make it. Okay, it could be just a matter of few questions, few minutes of time, and some other circumstances, right? So what I the point I want to make it here is, the people who could not be qualify this examination, it doesn't mean that they are not enough competent. There are people who are better knowledgeable, more knowledgeable, who know things in more better way, who have more clarity, but because of some various reasons somehow they could not qualify the examination. And the people who have qualified, there must be some luck which supported them at certain point of time. Because of that only they are this side of the table, right? So it doesn't matter for us that who qualified and who could not qualify. The theme for us is to make a plan for yourself and put your efforts, have perseverance to continue that thing what you are doing. Because what we have seen in our life itself, that people start many things, even that I'm saying from my personal experience itself. People do start many things, but very rare people do continue doing the same thing after many days. People lost somewhere. They lost somewhere in the journey. They feel that whatever they have started is not the correct way to do things, or this is the not right thing they wanted to do in their life. Somehow they lost somewhere in the journey, right? The people who completes their journey, they are the only people who are successful. Many times we focus on the results, right? But we should focus on the journey, because if you focus on the result, at many a point of time you may get bored that I am putting such efforts but I am not achieving the desired result, right? But if you focus on the journey, then you can enjoy the journey, you can enjoy your learning, and ultimately at the end of the day the output will come, you will get the result, right? Now one other point was, many times like we come from engineering background. I have done my BTech, then masters from ISM Dhanbad, then worked for some metal mining and metal company for 4, 5, 6 years, then joined this organization, government sector. Many times people say that why the people from engineering background they join this so it's purely because of the satisfaction, right? Because when you work for the people, when you work with the people, one day you are working with respect to the school uniformation, the other day you have to think about the books distribution, right? Same day, in the second half you have to think about the cycle distribution for the students. Next day, midday meal. Next day, maybe the some health issue, maybe next day some vaccination issue, right? So in this particular job, WBCS job, where you posted as a BDO or in different capacity in the subdivision and district and in block itself, you encounter different scenario, you deal with different matters, and that is the achievement. You feel that you are lucky to have such a huge and such a diversified portfolio where you can contribute there. For us personally, I feel doing my job, doing my job is my priority definitely. But personally what I feel that when I do something I learn more. My achievement is learning. My achievement is to give service to the people, that is definitely my achievement. But that is for the satisfaction of the people whom I am serving. But for myself, the achievement or the satisfaction is my learning. Every day we encounter different situation, different circumstances, and we have to do things in that circumstances. Once we accomplish the task, then we feel that yes, I have done something which I was not aware of. So this is the beauty of this job. So I would request everyone, whosoever are preparing for this examination, put your best effort. This is something which you can definitely do. Even if someone of you could not pass the examination, you will definitely be a better person by knowing things. And life is all about learning. The day your learning stopped, that is the day you are dead, right? You are living until you are learning. Once your learning is stopped, so you are no more. So with this philosophy, I would like to conclude my video here only. In some other day, definitely we will talk about some other perspective also. If you have something in your mind, if you have some query, uh, do post your query in my comment box. Definitely I'll try to answer the things. And if you want to cover some topic, if you want to know about some topic from me, do let me know. I'll definitely try to make some video on that, and through this way we'll do some communication. Thank you. Best wishes to all who are preparing for examination, and once again wish you and your family a very happy Makar Sankranti. Thank you so much.